Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started here. Thanks everybody for coming to the North Fulton Amateur Radio League October meeting. This is the last actual club meeting of the year, as we have Ham Jam in November, replacing the club meeting, and the holiday party in December. Hope everybody plans to come to the holiday party. Tickets are now on sale in March, by the way, December 8th. Logistics, please silence your communications devices. Put your telephone on stun, as Neil would tell us. Exits are through the front door where you probably came in, also the rear door through the kitchen. Coffee, water, and fire extinguisher is available in the kitchen. Restrooms along the corridor that you entered. Please watch out for cords if you come up here. There's cords on the floor. And after the meeting, we have to store chairs and tables, sweep the floor, and take out the trash. It's a great meeting place, and it does cost us a little bit, but not a lot. Part of the agreement is that we put it back as good or better than we found it, which includes having all the tables and chairs put away, because that's the way we find it. Folks come and get it set up early. So what happened is the racks aren't really made for the chairs, so they don't work well. Among other things, once you put the chairs on the racks, you can't pull them in and out of the doors. So you have to put the chairs on the racks while they're inside the rooms here. And they should stack like this. John, would you kill just the front lights here real quick, or somebody back there? So you guys can see this. So you see how they interlock, and that's what we've not been doing. They kind of alternate the way the top and the bottom go. We got to be sure, whoever's in here, hopefully somebody can kind of guide the way this works. Get them done this way. Or we didn't do it right last time again, and they fell on one of the ladies here and injured her. So we got to get this right. So thanks, folks. You can turn the lights back on. Thanks. Yeah, Tony is back here. Tony's here setting up all these tables and chairs. You guys just thought it was here all the time, didn't you? Please, thank you, Tony. Please wear your name badges or logo shirt. You can order those on the mart. We'll talk about some of that in a minute. Roll call. We got a lot to do. Maybe we'll skip a full roll call. Is there anybody new, visitor, or first time to a meeting here today? We got 3 over here. Please go ahead and call sign, name, and where you're from.
Call sign KZ4IG. Name is Konstantin. Abbreviation KONS, Cons, because I've been getting some flack on CW if I'm
Cons.
I'm limited, and I'm from north of Cumming, so it's a bit far out.
And are you a member? Are you a Norfolk member?
I'm a member.
You are? I thought you were a Norfolk member. Yeah, well, thanks for coming to a meeting here, Cons. Thanks for being here. Okay, so there was, okay.
Yep, and my name is Jeff Hochberg. I'm green dotless, so I have to get a dot. But
okay.
my call sign is W4JW, and I'm actually also the president of the Atlanta Radio Club. So
Oh, excellent. Thanks for coming today.
Come by and say hello, but I also joined a couple of weeks ago. So
Excellent. Thanks for joining. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, absolutely.
We had at least one other here.
Mark from Roswell, KN for OYN.
Newly licensed?
Newly licensed.
Congratulations. Anybody else first time to a meeting, new or visitor?
How about a license upgrade?
Okay. Well, do we cover all the visitors first time to a meeting? All right. So how about any upgrades, recent upgrades? Diane?
Upgraded to general this weekend.
All right. Congratulations. Martha, was there someone else? Yes.
Upgraded to general this week.
Very
All right. Anybody else? All right. Paul's not here, is he? I didn't see Paul. Well, we dropped about eight members since last month. The way this is shown is a little bit different, but the total still works out correctly. It's just incorrect in that it's at least 10 below our target, right? It want to be at least 300. So, you know, you should be getting a membership renewal in your email. If you're not getting it, if you don't know when your expiration is, because everybody's different. It's not the same time of year for everyone. So if you're not certain, go to the MART, NFARL.org/MART. And by the way, it's not an automated process, right? Bill, you've got to go update the MART, the information on the NARFL website to show that you're now general. That's not going to happen automatically. Okay. So update all your information, make sure your email's valid, and you should be getting a renewal reminder when it's time to renew. So let's see if we can get the membership back up. Ham Jam. Jim, would you say a few words about Ham Jam for us?
Yes, I would. Well, that might be hard to say a few words.
Never happened
It's going to be on so quick. Okay, huh?
Don't you mean hard for you to say?
That's what I meant, yes. Listen, it's very good to see everybody here tonight, and this will mean that we have lots of opportunities for you, because Ham Jam requires everybody to participate. Even attending would be a participation for Ham Jam. This is our 10th year of Ham Jam. In the 10 years, in the previous 9 years, we've been able to donate over $30,000 to youth scholarships, teachers, education, maker fair, sponsorship of people on youth adventures and things of that nature. Let me, when you came in, you may have seen these flyers. Who didn't get a flyer? Who doesn't have a flyer in their hand? Hold up your hand if you didn't. There's one over here, Greg. There's some over here. Walk along the side, and we want everybody to have a flyer. Here you go, Bob. I'll present you one here. Okay. We have three, as we normally have for the last several years, we have three what we call world-class speakers, okay? And this year, in fact, we have four, because we have two fellows sharing the DX hour with us. But the first speaker is Dale Parfit. Most of these people you've heard of, or you should have heard of. Dale developed the power in-fed antennas. He also does Moxons and other kinds of things. He has recently developed a transmitting loop antenna. It's highly regarded in the industry and so forth. A lot of his products are handled by the LNR Precision, who are normally provide us with some door prizes or something like that. We've still to reach an agreement with them on that. But LNR Precision is kind of his marketing organization. He's going to speak on microwave moon mounts, which he has a big dish, and he's going to talk about all the considerations for that. We try to have a mix of activities. We also have Rick Willis, N4HU, and Tom Harrell, N4XP. I'm reading this so I don't get their name wrong. They're back, Rick is back from the FT8, the Expedition, Baker Island, where they were the first to try the DX version of FT8, and I heard about them right at the last minute. Last evening I went on and QRP, I worked them in about 15 minutes, and I had never used the FT8 DX version. Then lastly, we have Jerry Ellsworth. I sent a message out yesterday to the Reflector. How many people took a chance to look at that video? Jerry is recently a ham, only a couple years, but she's really gotten into it. I mean, she's been to Pacificon, the Vidalia DX convention. She's operated in multi contest stations. She's learning CW, but she's known for a lot of other kinds of things. She's very well known. She has several YouTubes out there, and we think you will really enjoy it. Enjoy her speech. Or talk. She has talked at AMSAT. She's very popular on the circuit right now because she has come out of the maker world and the microcomputer world and all that kind of thing. And now she's also gotten into ham radio. She has her extra. So the Aries folks typically coordinate the traffic and crowd control, I guess you'd call it, over at Mill Springs. Now, who has never been to a ham jam before? Who has never been? Don't be bashful, hold up your hand. Well, look, most people have, okay? And it's generally, everybody says it's a good experience. Bring your friends, bring your neighbors, bring young people, old people, whatever. Any geeks would be welcome, okay? So, and so if you'd like to help with traffic and crowd control, the Aries folks are coordinating that again this year. We need people in the hospitality area. We need ticket sellers. We need, we're very thankful that Mill Springs is hosting us again this year, and they have a great layout because we have a big hospitality area there that you come in. We generally start about 8:15 for people to arrive. The doors don't open to the auditorium until 8:30. The speakers start at 9, and at noon we give away a lot of prizes. Now, it's free to attend, okay? Please remember that. It's free to attend, so you need not worry about having to pay for your neighbor or your nephew to come to the Ham Jam. It's free to attend, but look at it this way. We have tickets for sale in the back, and the tickets are for the raffle. Now, this is our answer to, you might say, a ham fest. It's an alternative, which, by the way, has garnered a lot of attention around the country. But the tickets are $5 each, or most people buy a sheet for $20. It's $5 for $20. We have already have over $5,000 of prizes this year. Your chances of winning are very, very good. How many people have won a prize at Ham Jam? How many people? Look at this. These are our own people, okay? And who's won like a grand prize at Ham Jam? John and I have won the grand prize, and Fred's not here, so he won. Your chances are very good, but I don't want you to concentrate on it that way. Think of it as a donation to what I think is a really good cause. Why am I involved in Ham Jam? Because I think it's a good cause. And 100% of our net proceeds, and we don't spend much on Ham Jam, we pay speakers to travel in and lodging and things like that, but 100% of what we net out of that is, and it's way over 80% every year, it goes to our youth fund, if you want to call it that, Youth and Scholarship Fund. We don't use any of it for Christmas parties, field day, de-expeditioning in these beautiful places in the world, you know, vacation on the beach kind of thing that they call ham radio. Bob's going to tell us about that. Anyway, but we don't use it for any of that. It's 100% kept in a separate account and accounted for that way. Okay? Any questions? Yes?
The VE set, that is the second weekend, so the VE session will be held at Mill Springs, but it will be at 8 o'clock, not 10 o'clock. Be sure to if you're going to be over there for any testing, get a hold of Ian and let them know you're coming.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a pre-registration. It's on the sheet here that you can see it up in the corner there. It says VE session pre-register, and there are instructions on the website on how to do that. Now, one last thing. This is School Club Roundup Week, and we had a great day yesterday. We had at what I call the middle school or pre-upper at Mill Springs. Martha's here, and she can tell you that it is a very worthwhile thing to introduce ham radio to students. I'm going to be there tomorrow, and I'm going to be there Friday. I need a helper for tomorrow. So if you can help me, come to the back of the room and let me know. It's not very long. It's 12 to 1:30. We kind of do it during the lunch hour, okay? And we're using the latest technology. We're using a Flex Maestro, and we're accessing Mac W4AX's QRP station. QRP to him is 1,500 watts. Anyway, and it goes to a 4-element Yagi at 75 feet. When we call CQ, they answer. Thank you.
Thanks, Jim. And of course, Ham Jam replaces the club meeting, so that's the November meeting, so no excuse to not go. And Chuck, I was looking for you.
All right. Just a moment. Jim mentioned a number of things that are folks that can help at Ham Jam. That's parking and other things. One of the things that we thought about, some of you might be interested in doing, is audio video work. Anybody here ever done any audio video work at your church or anywhere else around? I see a bunch. Okay. Look, if you're interested in working with Steve and me, and Steve and I have done this for a number of years, well, no.
Just you.
No, you. Okay. Anyone interested in working with us, we'll show you the ropes. If you've never done it, if you've got some experience with it, we'll get you right in and let you twist the knobs and so forth. So if you're interested, let me invite you to, one, come see Steve, or you can grab me, either one. And I saw a bunch of hands up, so I'm looking for at least a half a dozen folks to come at least say hello, and we'll figure out what you might like to do. So anyway, AV for Ham Jam. Ham radio is technical. May as well throw in audio and video as well. Okay, there you go.
Thank you, Chuck. And by the way, all aspects of Ham Jam, we need to grow a farm club and get people behind people like Jim Stafford and John Clute and Martha and all the people that have made Ham Jam work. We've got to bring people, we've got to bring some new blood in here and get them in behind these folks and learn how to do this. And let's keep it going for a long time. It's on a good roll. Activities, Mark Coleman.
Good evening. My name is Mark, KJ4YM. As far as activities are concerned, we got the meeting the second Tuesday of each month, and there's a website there you can go to, and you can see the location. We also have Hungry Hams on Wednesdays. It Slopes Barbecue. Starts at 11, and we go 1:30. We have a good time though. It's really good. And then we got the ROOG at the Reveille Cafe there at Sandy Plains and Shalford Road, and have a good time there. And then we have nets. We got TechNet on Monday night. Stevens, our net control, he does a great job. On 14706, Echo Link and the Dewdrop Inn. There's actually 3 different types of check-ins on this net. We usually don't take a check-in. We take some check-ins via RF, but most of the check-ins are through the Dewdrop Inn. You can go that way. We have the YL net on Thursday evenings at 8 and 14706 and Echo Link as well. We got the AERS net on Sunday nights at 8:30, and is followed by a digital communication training on that same frequency. And then I've added over here, we have a weekly 10-meter net. It's the North Georgia chapter of the 1010 organization, and meets Sunday 3:30 to 4:30 at 28410. So if you can check into that, it'd be great. And then we got Hamfest. We got the Chattanooga Hamfest coming up this weekend, I believe it is, Saturday from 8 to 2. And then we have Stone Mountain Hamfest on November the 3rd and 4th. And I need volunteers. I've got a spreadsheet here. I'm going to start with Lori and just pass it around and put your name on there for times. And I want to make sure that we have people for both days, because it is open for 2 days, okay? And just put your name and call on there. That's all you need. And then, like Jim said, we have Ham Jam November the 10th. And if you need some tickets, I have tickets as well. So, and next slide. Oh yeah, we got the annual holiday party coming up December the 8th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's going to be here at this location. And you can actually go on the Mart and order tickets. There's $25 each for an adult, $10 for children. And it's going to be a good time, and hope to see everybody there. Any questions? And for those that raise their hands about not being at Ham Jam before, again, I have tickets after the club.
Thank you, Mark. We'll be in the October meeting, the last actual club meeting of the year. We need to elect officers for 2019. So we actually normally do all our business in an executive meeting, as most of you know. But tonight we'll call a business meeting to order. We'll present the officer slate as has been created by the nomination committee. Open the floor to accept additional nominations, vote, and then close the business meeting. So I want to introduce tonight's business meeting chairman. That'll be John Tramatanis in for TOL, our current vice president. As I'm being nominated again, I cannot chair this election. So John, take it over, please. Thanks.
Thank you. We do have a slate of officers up that have been nominated by our nominating committee, John Clute, Terry Joyner, and Roger Shattuck. We appreciate their efforts in recruiting folks to become on this elite list. So the nominating committee has presented the following slate of officers. Darrell, K4RGK, as president. Jim Stevens, KJ4QVT. Jim, I believe you're here, back there. And Martha as secretary, W4MSA. Fred as treasurer. N4 CLA, Stephen Kent, WB4 CVB in the back there with the Hawaiian shirt, and Bob Hensey, K4 VBM, very bad memory, as our activities. And so, are there any additional nominations from the floor for officers? Okay, if there are no nominations, I'll declare nominations closed. Is there a motion to adopt this slate of officers?
So moved.
So moved. And a second? Okay, any questions or discussion? Okay, show of hands in favor of this slate? Any opposed? Okay, well then, I declare these nominees elected and state the newly elected NFARL officers will assume their positions on the 2019 Board of Directors at the close of the 2018 holiday party. And I declare this business meeting adjourned. No, question?
Before you close the
Sir.
business meeting, I just wanted to mention that, as you know, we work with Fulton Academy of Science and Technology. This morning, the FCC issued the vanity call sign of Whiskey Foxtrot 4 Alpha Sierra Tango, and they have a distinctive call sign.
Okay, did you hear that? The name of the school again, I always get that.
Excuse me, Fulton Academy of Science and Technology.
Fulton Academy Science and Technology received their call sign from the FCCW F4AST, fast. So good kid.
Today. It's actually, they applied for a vanity call, and that was available, and they did get
Okay,
it.
very good. And I know Neil's got a lot of things rolling over there, so keep us
Before you
posted.
close
One more.
the business meeting and move in, I really want to hear Bob. I told him I'm the president of his fan club. I'd like to make a suggestion. Pursuant to the bylaws, minutes of the executive committee should be posted. And I would like to suggest they be posted on the club reflector. The reason I bring that up is I noted that the August meeting, the distribution list was restricted. And I believe it said board only. And that's contrary to the bylaws. The bylaws state that minutes shall be published. It doesn't specify where they should be published, but I'm suggesting that it be done on the club reflector with a link so that anybody who is so interested can read it. And if I have to make a motion, I'll do that, but I'm making it as a suggestion. That's a lot
Okay.
easier.
Well, in terms of expediency, let's put that on the docket for the next executive committee so we can discuss and possibly come up and remedy the way we get access to the minutes. Thank you, Neil. Okay, now I will declare this business meeting adjourned. And the next slide.
So just to clarify on that, the minutes have always been available to anybody that requests them. So that's been the thing. So.
Point is,
And I'll double check and I'll get with you on that. Right, I'll double check the bylaws and get with you on that. We definitely want to abide by the bylaws and or modify the bylaws, but the minutes are not secret. They are to be available for any club member that wants them, so. NFARL apparel, order deadline is right now. It was gonna be October 1st, but it hasn't been ordered yet, so you're in luck. If you put in an order right now, you could get, hey, your nice NFARL jacket or whatever for the holiday party. So if you go to the mart and place an order right now, you can still get it like within the next 2 to 3 weeks. Yes, Lori?
I had told a couple people the order went in, so if you could correct that on the account.
Yeah, Lori's saying she told some folks the order has gone in, but it has not. So the October order has not gone in yet. So go there tonight, tomorrow. I'll probably close it tomorrow night. You got another opportunity to get some apparel items ordered.